Hello, my Scorpio friends. It's Guiding Halo here. Let's see what's coming in for you guys. Money, finance, and career for week of the 7th to the 14th of October. It's coming in for you guys. I think things are unclear. I think you're feeling a little less than sure about where your emotions are leading you to. There could be some communication that comes in, I feel as though that will really help and benefit you in some sort of way this week. King of Wands, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So perhaps you are looking for help, looking for advice from an entrepreneur type. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. This is the 8 of Wands. So fast movement is going to occur soon. So be ready for that. Like, this is things getting moving real fast. If you've been working on something, putting your energy towards something, then you're going to start to see the movement of that come in. I almost wonder if some of you would prefer it didn't. I don't know what that's about. That's what I'm getting though. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. So in manifestation, cultivating that spiritual connection with source, with yourself, all of these things, and how you move through life in sort of an effortless kind of way, there's a need to have absolutely clear communication here and lead people through some sort of fray that they've been in. Advice from someone creative. There's the motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. All up in your head. Sleepless nights, stress, worry, aggravation, not sure which way to go, not sure how to feel. It's like, well, it's quiet at night, you start doing the processing. This reminds me of last week's reading. So until Pluto turns direct, I believe that's on the 8th or something. I can't remember anyway. You'll have to look it up. But when Pluto turns direct, I feel like things are going to move forward for you guys. You're definitely not seeing the positive in whatever this is. It's like there could be grieving over things that you said maybe you'd help someone with and you're not able to. Perhaps you're willing to leave a circumstance or situation and knock all of your emotional cups over just because it's not quite satisfying enough. I don't know about all y'all, but interesting about this card, everybody sits there and says that this card is like, you could go over the high vibration bridge and head back to that castle if you wanted to. But what if the person is facing this way because, like, you know, all the windows in the castle are dark. Maybe they left it. Maybe they left it and whoever was there left two things behind. Maybe they're grieving about having to leave the castle. You know, not seeing the positive in a work situation, not seeing the positive maybe in about having to leave a home where there's family and children, not seeing the positive in that, and then having to do so for other commitments or whatever. Perhaps it makes you feel grief in having to kick over or leave what it is that you love and kick over all your emotions in the process. But you're willing to head over that river of emotion. You're willing to, if it's necessary. I think that's the question. Is it truly necessary? It's going to take great courage and strength. There's a whole lot of this that people are having to deal with, taming their inner beast of upset or fear, walking away from some sort of confusion or frustration about a circumstance. I don't think there's a fulfilling energy towards what you're being asked to do, what you're being asked to move towards. I think that I feel like you just want to stay where you are for some reason. Temporary pause in action. You're actually really sitting there in thought, looking at everything you've created in your life, looking at everything you've done in your life and going, is it worth it again or now to risk what I have built? Have I forgotten anything about what I've built? Wait a second. This isn't resonating true to my emotions, and it's putting me all up in my head. It is going to take courage and strength because I don't want to do what I'm being asked to do. I don't want to do what I feel I have to do or what I said I would do. I'm going to take more time. There's some sort of thing about procrastination here in order to have some sort of joy and not have to face the circumstance or situation. There we have the 8 of Wands clarifying the King of Wands. You need to step into whatever it is you're going to build and create, because regardless, there's opportunities coming in very quick. Events are going to move at a fast pace. Your delays are over, whether you want them to be or not. And it is an absolute victory, the divine says. This is us trying to get you to a place of victory over things moving quickly. Maybe there's new ideas, communication, maybe going overseas or something to do with the army, or I don't know, I'm getting that. We have the Chariot here moving at a fast pace. This is recognition for everything you have done all over the place right here. This has been standard in Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio reading today, is this victory, this acknowledgement of where you've been and where you're headed, the acknowledgement of the beauty it brings. I think even with the victory and the movement forward and the communication, you're still in the energy of, well, yeah, but is it what I want? Is it what's going to make me happy? I think you already know the answer to that. Problem is, I did say I would do this and I did say I would do that. No, I'm all up in my feels about it. Some of you could be dealing with Cancer. I just got information that some of you could be dealing with somebody who has Cancer, and there's a whole lot moving forward. I wonder if someone's looking at whether they have the funds to help somebody fight a health battle. They want to. You definitely want to. You definitely want to move forward with that, but like, will it work anyway? Is this what divine wants from me? Cultivate your spiritual connection. I would even pray. I would even ask God for what is the direction forward. Show me. Take away the confusion. Yeah, so you're apprehensive. You're like a wounded warrior, but they're saying don't give up on what you've created. Ask your friends for help if necessary. But don't give up on what you've created moving forward. I think you're all up in your feels about some sort of fast forward movement or things. Maybe this is about things happening so fast that things are getting out of hand for you. And your emotions are too topsy-turvy and you just don't know what decision to make. And it's almost making you angry, is what I feel. There's the Knight of Wands coming in, communication coming in at a fast pace. So there's going to be a lot of people that have something to say about this. You could be dealing with a child or an adult child who is a Sagittarius. Somebody who wants to have like a... I think you feel like it's beautiful and that was where your victory would lie. But the problem in it is, what am I going to face if I leave this other commitment behind? Yeah, that's what I get. There's both have their own merit and both have warrant their own thoughts about it. Absolutely. So the fact that you're trying to make a decision against two fantastic offers really are, yeah, that's exhausting in and of itself, in my opinion. But the Emperor is about taking control, doing what you know needs to be done, doing what's out of the best for everybody. Doing what's out of the best for everybody. Perhaps there's communication coming in if you've opted to get a loan or something for a vehicle, that you will be getting that. I think there's concerns about the payments or something, because it's going to tie you to something that you don't necessarily want to do. But it will, however, then in turn give you the freedom to move forward and take control of your life in a more powerful way. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. So you know what you have to do. You know there's some sort of path that you have to choose in creating your own path of what it is you want for your life, not doing what everyone else wants you to do. There's a big deal where that's concerned for you, and it's breaking, maybe even breaking family ties to do so. Let's get you a postcard from Spirit. How about this money situation? Dear you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you. and to risk standing apart from the crowd, to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual, yet part of a greater whole. Both truths had led you to this moment, where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul, check in with spirit, and keep going. Spirit loves you, life loves you, and we love you. I hope this message helps you guys in some way, shape, or form. I can see you're going through the thick of it. I love you, and take care.